Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all. Let's get this going. It is 7 a.m. here and it's currently nearly 30 degrees Celsius, feels like 35 degrees, which is up to about 95, getting onto the 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's 7 a.m. So we're in the middle of a heat wave. So I've got the air conditioner going and hoping for the best that I won't die while we are doing this at the moment. Or the joys of extreme weather events. So that is the fun part. Okay, while we're getting in, good morning, Angie. How are you? I'm going to come in and we're just going to get a little bit started. I'm coming in with Dark Flesh 40. I'm just going to continue with his skin. I might zoom in a little bit. Good morning, Renee. How's it going? I was caught the tail end of your live this morning. However, I was not up to humaning at that point in time. But the dragon is so cute. Except for I feel sorry for him being in a jar. But very, very cute. What am I doing? Zooming in. That's what I'm doing. Oh, brains. Brains are not really happening at this point in time. Okay. Hey, Bonnie, how's it going? I'm going to come in and start getting the skin in. And the good thing about this guy is at least he doesn't have any hidden ears for me to miss, which is always, I do appreciate, I must admit. Do definitely appreciate the no, the non, you know what I'm saying, words. Well, that's part of his hair. I was wondering why his ear looks a bit funny, a bit dodge. Hey, Angela, how are you? Roni, hello. He's hibernating. Yeah, I saw that he wasn't capped off, but I was still like, oh, he's in a little jar, you know. All right. Where am I going? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think I said hello, Angela, Roni. Yeah, I think I said everyone. Oh, I don't know. Brains. I am living in pure exhaustion land. So I had my first day back with the kids. No, kids are mean. And they're not really, by the way. I'm just, over exaggerating. And then we've been moving. So we started moving. I got some early access to the downstairs and garage of the house because my settlement's not for another week and a half. But we got some early entry. So we've taken over some stuff. I did the worst thing first. If you're drawing mail. He's drawing male fairies. Nice. I like it. Yeah, there's never enough males. I love to hear that. That's good. I've got in. Oh, thanks, Bob. I appreciate it. I forgot to say hello to you too. I'm sorry. It's really early. I've been looking at your picture all week. I actually really have enjoyed how that turned out. Probably will frame it. What was I saying about my house? Something early entry. Oh, I did the worst thing first. I did my massive bookcase. So I have moved only one of my bookcases yet. I'm going to try and do another one today. But I've moved the massive bookcase full of books. I haven't moved the bookcase itself. That's what a removalist can do. What did I? Probably do. But that doesn't mean I will. Hello, Wilson. And hello, Emily. How are you? Oh, look at that. Hey, everyone. Yeah, so I'm like, no, I'm doing all the books first, because after I do all the books, the rest will seem like, child's play. So that's my mission, is to do all the books. So, and then hopefully it will not be so overwhelming. Angie's got to actually get back up here so she can do her stuff, because she got a whole lot of stuff. Hey, Dawn. But yeah, we're kind of like take a load a day kind of thing, because we are in the midst of, like I said, an extreme heat wave at the moment. So taking a load or two a day, and hopefully it won't be so bad come moving day, if that makes sense. And then what else was I going to say? What else about? Oh, yeah. So we went around yesterday and we did yard work, because we've had lots of rain as well as an extreme heat wave. So you can imagine what that does to grass. So we were like, if we don't mow it, and we're supposed to get rain and storms for the next few days, it would just be just a swamp. So we went and mowed, and I used Towman's ridiculously huge, heavy, it's supposed to be self-propelled, but it's, just like this uncontrollable, wild thing of a mower. Evelyn, hello. Oh, this is making my day. All of my favorite people are coming in. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh. Another trip to the unit today. Awesome. I'm hoping it's nearly finished. It's like you've got a big job. You're going to be exhausted by the end of this February, packing up 2 houses. And I know the feeling, because I feel like I've only just moved this one when I moved it all around. But yes, so we went around, and I found out the name of the lady that lived there. So I was there and I checked the mailbox, and there was something for her, to the estate for her. And I'm like, I'm in love with her name. I'm not going to give her full name, because out of respect to the family. But her first name was Constance. And I'm like, oh my God, that is the coolest name. And I'm like, well, because I've been trying to think of what I'm going to name the house. And it has to have Bella in it. And so I'm thinking Bella Constance. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm tossing it around. Hey. Yeah, absolutely tackling the worst first, because otherwise it'd just seem exhausting. So, yep, books going first, and then everything else will be a piece of cake, is what I'm hoping. It's what I'm hoping anyway. So when am I moving? Now? No, so furniture removals is the 16th of February. But that's, yeah, so, and then we've got a week and a half to clean this house that I'm in now. And yeah, so just a busy month. Busy month, basically. Which is all joys. Joys. Anyone want to come do it for me? Yeah, some places in central Queensland we've got up to 51. It's incredible. And what's worse is, like, my mum and all are up North Queensland, and they've just had a cyclone. And the cyclone itself, yeah, there was a cyclone. It wasn't the worst in the world, but they lost power and then got an extreme heat wave straight after. So, my mum's, and they're in their 70s and they're in a house with no air conditioning, no fans. Like, they've got a generator for their fridge and stuff, but it's just cruel. Like, I got in my car last week and it said 40 degrees C, and that's unheard of down here. Like, normally we don't get that hot. So it's just been a little bit crazy. A little bit crazy indeed. All right. Coming in with Lightfast 5. So we're just kind of hoping that it continues with the same trend, that a Dark Flesh 5, not Light Flesh 5, that it's going to continue with the same trend of what the Northern Hemisphere has done, because you guys had a hot summer, but now you're having a cold winter. And I'm like, hopefully we get some cold winter reprieve, because I got a lot of renovating to do. I'm just going to turn, sorry. So I've got to have some cold weather so I can renovate without dying. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was like, I wanted to leave the Raven until the end. I don't know. My brain was like, Raven at the end. I don't know. We might start the Raven today. I don't know. We're going to finish Herleif first. I'm glad other people can. It's such a beautiful image. And the way, of course, Monja will smash it out of the park. But I also like that I'm doing it in a different order to her, so I'm not influenced by what she's doing. I'll spin you back around. Spin you round, round, baby, round, round. So what's the goss? Anyone's got any goss? How have you been, Evelyn? Oh, yeah. There you go. You answered the question. Yeah, I know it's been cold, but we will never get that cold here. But just some cold would be nice, because we didn't have a winter this year like last year. It was pretty tame, pretty mild. So I'm like all for having flooding. Yeah, I was watching a video this morning, last night, I don't know, and someone that lives on a lake and got rain and started flooding, and then got the wind, the chill, and now they've just got just this frozen yard of like everything, and I'm like, that is so cool. All right, gonna come in with some buff titanium. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Everyone's here. I'm so happy. I like it when all my friends come to visit. It's so nice. So what? Yeah. So we haven't been. You've been working so hard. Yeah, I've seen you've been quite, and I get that. I'll tell you what, because I've gone back the last couple of years, they've been pretty chill with me and kind of given me a fairly light load, and I've just done supervisions and things, which has been really nice. Now I got a full load, and I've got some pretty full on, like, I've got like senior classes, whether you guys, I think you guys call it AP, whatever, for chemistry and psychology and stuff. So I've got some, I'm busy. Busy. But yeah, I'm kind of like go to work and I'm like smashing it. I don't have time to even breathe at this point. Wow, you're for oh my gosh, really, Bonnie? Wow. There's always, Melissa, always go. There's never a reason not to. And when you come home with more than just one tube, don't blame me. So, um, yeah, just a little water. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm like pleased because they're talking about the tropical low from the cyclone going and reforming back out just near our area. And I'm like, no, I don't want flood. I need to move. No, thank you. Not today. Not today, folks. Not today. So we'll see what happens. We're slowly getting there. Slowly. I know, Renee. I honestly, I saw your picture of the one with the washi tape, and it looks wicked. Like, honestly, looks so cool. I want that bedroom. Ah, it would make it smell good. I wonder if it will ease the aches and the pains of the ice. Could, give it a bit of relief. No, but yes, it might give the ice a bit of, probably been working hard, fallen. It's got a few little aches and pains. Bit of Epsom salts is relieving it up a little bit. It's nice that you're being considerate of the ice's feelings. Yeah, I know, the ceiling in the bed. It was so cool. Listen, you really got to go look. It was so cool. What's this one? Surprisingly, no. Well, actually, no surprise really that hanging out for Lumis and we're doing skin. But coming in with brown ochre 10. Oh, Evelyn, thank you so much. Please don't ever. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Now, if you want to add about 4 zeros to the end of that for my mortgage, No, I'm only kidding. Obviously, please, everyone, I'm only kidding. I'm only making a joke. It's just, we got to go to the hardware store. We're going to Bunnies. Evelyn's here, so I can say we're going to Bunnies after this. So we're heading off to Bunnies because I need the toilet downstairs replaced at the new house because I am not going in it ever, and it needs to be done so that I can pee freely at my new place while we get things sorted. And it's leaking anyway if you use it, and I'm not putting myself on top of it. No. So I need to go off and buy a toilet today. I'll tell you. So yeah, so I'm taking pictures yesterday. I'll show you some pictures. So we're taking obviously mowing the lawn, and that was fine. But this is pictures of my is it gonna work? Of my there it is, of my loo downstairs. No. There's a big thing. No. No, and a no. And a further no. And like I'm all for cleaning a toilet. I don't have problems cleaning a toilet, but that is beyond cleaning. That is take to it with a sledgehammer and remove it, and then put something clean there. Evelyn, I was only, I was kidding. Do I like singing? Yes, Dawn, I actually do. I'm not the greatest singer, but I'm also a believer in you do what brings you joy. And yeah, I like singing. I think it's I don't know, I like it. Yeah. But yes, to answer your question, I do. Dark flesh, 5% again. And like for me, I sing because it's important for me in the fact that, yes, I know I'm not the greatest singer in the world, but I'm not going to be embarrassed by that. And I'm going to sing just for the salt and burn that toilet. Oh, yeah, that toilet is just, I've got the salt and sage ready, Melissa. Don't get me wrong. I've got the salt and sage ready to do the house. But yeah, you're right. It's demonic, and it's just a no. And because we also have to do the cistern upstairs as well, and I'm like, well, I want downstairs done so that when we have to do upstairs, I don't ever have to put my butt on that toilet. I'm like, nope. But you never told me, what do you think about the name Bella Constance for the house? Do you think that's a nice house name? I don't know. I don't know what to do. All right, coming back in with brown ochre 10. All right, going to come in with dark flesh on its own. Oh, I must have missed it, Angie. Thank you. But yeah, because I'm sitting there thinking it would be nice to have, like, an ode to the person that was there before, because they kept a beautiful home. apart from that toilet, but I think the toilet's more because it's been rented out for the last few years, and I assume that the person never used it downstairs. So I don't think it's obviously from prior. But another story, I don't think anyone would enjoy that toilet. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Renee. The other thing I found out about this house this week, because, living in this place, everyone knows everything and all of that kind of stuff, as they do, which is great because you find out things about it. But one of my colleagues was like, that I realized what house he bought, and she goes, that was the local dressmaker's house. And I remember going there when I was a kid and getting fittings and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So with Georgia and that obviously being her thing with fashion and stuff, I'm like, I'm like, you've never named my house. See, it's a thing to do. Well, those grand homes, like the one, I don't know, I've always named it. So my house, my Queenslander up north when I had her was Bella Dawn. Certain houses just get named, not all, but generally down here, like the old Queenslanders and stuff are named in some way. You don't have to, but anyway, I just got a message from someone. I'm not going to say anything. You're going to make me cry, woman. Thank you, my northern friend. Anyway, sorry, got to get back to reality. Yeah, so the what was it? I can't think. Yeah, so yeah, my first house was Bella Dawn. And and it was so funny. So we're taking stuff to the house, right? And Toyman and myself, and his tradition is that he's got to put a jade by the front gate, or the entry point, and I've got a jade that has to go by the front door, so that works fine. But I have a little ornament of a mother and a child that has always been at the front of my house as well. It was given to me when I lost my daughter, and so every house I've lived in, that's gone at the front, like near the letterbox. And so it was really nice. We the statue and the I'm all flustered. Sorry, background stuff. No, you haven't, Angie. But if you want to bring a piece of it back up, so you want and have it here, please do. Because you know how I feel about jade. It's nearly as important as salting and saging. You've never yeah. Well, you should name it, Evelyn. Like, it gives you that, something. And it was your parents' home, so you could incorporate it into that kind of thing of sorry, I'm still trying to think. It's like naming yeah, my cars are always named, so got to name the car. Maybe it's an Aussie thing, I don't know, but I don't think so. But because I live in such a main thoroughfare and she's such a grand house, like, she has got beautiful street appeal, like, you notice her. I'm like, she deserves naming. Oh, you need my cat? Bonnie, so Winchester, we call it kneading the dough. You know, when they do the scratch on the blankets and stuff, he likes to do that for like ages. And I'm like, man, that bread dough is going to be well kneaded, because he just sits there and he does this like constantly. Catherine, good morning. Hello. Hello. Well, after evening for you, but I'm going to come back in with duck flesh 5, but I'm going to sharpen it. Pizza sounds good. I'm going out to dinner tonight because George's birthday was on Friday. But it's a public holiday, so it's Australia Day when she has a birthday. And so she wants to go out to dinner with her friends and stuff. So we're going out to dinner tonight instead. But yeah. And oh my God, my child, Georgia, is like crazy. I don't know if I told you yet last week on the joint stream with Renee, that she got headhunted for a job by the local member of parliament. So she's starting work in his office soon. And then the principal of her school found out that that's what she's going to be doing. So he's given her an afternoon off from class so that she can go down and work there as well. And I'm like, really? That's a bit ridiculous. Just coming in, just turning, sorry. So yes, so she's off to do that. And I'm like, oh, imagine being that important that you get time off school to go to work. Got to bring it down a little bit. So she might be Prime Minister one day. Never know what she's going to do with her life. Whatever she chooses. All right, coming in with brown ochre 10. Sorry, I got to turn because it's really hard to maneuver it that way. Well, that's exactly it. That's exactly right. She can do whatever she wants to. I'm like, you go, girl. You go. I'll just do as much as I can to support her from the background, and she will go off and make her path, I think. Sorry, I'm using Dark Flesh 40 if I didn't do that over the darker areas. He's looking a bit rough and rugged. Never saves your house. Yeah, that's fair enough. And that's the thing. It's, you know, some houses, like this house that I'm in now, it's got a nice little spirit that comes to visit, apparently. Angie's witnessed it. I haven't, but there's no ill feelings in the house I'm in, and there's certainly it doesn't feel like I felt like I was at home when I walked into the house I've just bought. So We will need a budget. I think she meant staged. I knew what she meant, Catherine, because I've been talking about salting and saging my house. And Toe Man's going to go around with his holy water. So between it all, it will hopefully have a lot of positive feelings within her. And we could anoint the doors with oil too. Oh my gosh. I think we're going. Crazy. Crazy. We're crazy people here. Coming in with buff titanium now. I can't say that I'm sane. Let's put it that way. Oh, Evelyn, migraines are the worst. Absolute worst. All I can say is go get your diaph pierced, because it might work, it might not. If not, you just look cool because you got a funky piercing. But yeah, it gave me so much relief. My migraines are nowhere near as intense as they used to be. How's he looking? Is he looking like rugged? He's looking like he needs some hair, but we can use the man oil. Yeah, just rub the wog up against the doors. Sounds like a possibility. All right, I'm coming in with my Derwent blender, but only really lightly, because I'll probably still come back and do another layer. And I don't want to completely take the tooth. Ah, oh really? Oh gosh, twice a month. I must admit, I've been taking vitamin B12 every day because I was low in that, and I've been taking some, like, it's not hormone replacement, but it's herbal stuff for perimenopause and menopause for the last few months. Oh, such a difference between the two. I feel 1,000 times better than I felt 6 months ago. Evelyn, I hate to tell you, but he's not a puppy anymore, even though they never grow up. I've been enjoying your pet stories. It's lovely. On the Facebook. Yeah, they'll always be puppies. Absolutely. Like, Casper's 8 and he still hasn't grown up. So, um, so cute. I love animals. They bring so much joy. All right, he's looking all right. Hello, Herleif. Mwah. All right, let's give you some hairsies. What do I want to use? Sorry, I'm just looking at what I want to use. See how it goes. I'm going to use the only pencil of the Lumi range that is just not nice, but the color is what I want. And there's no version of it in the Derwents, which is Castle Earth. We'll see how we go. 12. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, no. It's like, I still remember you when you were just a little kitten. That was like Georgia getting a senior photo the other day that she's gone into senior school. I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember you going to kindy. No, I love the Lumis. Just the Castle Earth is it's a little scratchy, but I'm only using it as an underlayer, so it should be okay. Should be okay. We'll find out. We will find out. Hello, Courtney. Hello, Sue. How's it going? Oh, yeah, George. Yeah, she's beautiful inside and out. She's just got all the goods. Caring. Like I'm hoping I've done a good job with her. Let's put it that way. Hope I've raised her right, because she's got the potential to change the world. That kid, if she wants to. You guys can see all of this, okay? Thank you, Angie. Working. Oh, the joys of Saturday working. Sunday working. It'd be Saturday for you, yes. Bleh. Glad I don't have to do that. Mind you, it feels like I'm a shift worker again because I have to go pick Georgia up at like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, rude, I could be sleeping. Oh, I probably should do his lips before I go on anyway. Jumping and changing. It's not too bad from there. Okay, good. Excellent. But yeah, no, I'm pretty proud of Georgia. Mind you, it's my job also to like keep her down to earth. So I'm like, yeah, you can do that. But, so she got her 15 books for 15. Is what she wanted this year was books. So because that's what we need in our house is more books. But I'm like, yep, okay, we'll work with that, Georgia. So, and she's asked her friends for Bunnings vouchers, so Bunnies, hardware store vouchers, so that she can get stuff to do her room up at the house. She's already planning a mural, and I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, settle pedal. Yeah, 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 blue grey. And I better do his lips before I put fur over the top of it. Oh, sorry, hair. All right. Burnt sienna 10. G'day, Jamie. How's it going? Oh, pizza. Yeah, homemade pizza is always the bomb because you use up everything that you've got, like all the leftovers. Burnt sienna 50. Oh, the classic debate. Are you a pineapple on pizza person? Here in Australia, it's more about are you a beetroot on a burger person? Totally, yes, beetroot on a burger. Pineapple on a pizza, it's okay, but it's not my go-to. But nice, Evelyn. I'm glad you're having some time off. Have some you time. All right, and let's go in with burnt sienna full. Tonight will be baked. Oh, yeah, I'm coming, Bonnie. Mm. Oh, see, I don't mind anchovies. Actually, I don't mind an anchovy on a pizza. Just not a pizza full of it. Bit of all right. So let's come in with dark flesh. What do I want? What do I want? Going in with Lightfast Mars Black. Yeah, that's. I have trouble making lips look like lips. Lips, I always struggle with them. But Sienna, 10%. Burnt sienna, I think it's 40 or 50, whatever it is. Now I'm going to come in with dark flesh 5. Try and tone it down a little bit. Dark flesh 40. Dark flesh. Can you do cauliflower? Oh, cauliflower crust. Done that too. It's nice. Now you got me all hungry, and it's only like 8 a.m. in the morning, people. What are you doing? Sorry, going to the wrong one. Dark flesh 5. Mars black. All right, I'll do until I get the hair in now. Get a hair in there. Are you going to do Aussie slang? Forgot all about it. Probably could. Probably could. Probably could. Become a little bit absorbed with Herleif here. So I'm like, probably should let him go for a little bit, eh? This is a Castle Earth again. Alrighty. Oh, bunnies, bunnies, bunnies. It's about to become my home for the second home. All right. Okay. Let's go with teas for Tammy. I'm gonna be going bunnies all the time. Lots of money. All right. Tinny is a beer in a can, so it's either a beer in a can, we call a tinny, depending on thing, or a little boat. Okay, like a small fishing boat going up the creeks and stuff. So either one is called a tinny. And then tar, thanks, tar. So kids, tar. So it's like thank you. See, I didn't realize that wasn't everywhere. There you go. This is me. I was always posh when I smoked. I had tailors or tailories, tailor mades. So that was the like shop bought cigarettes, not the rollies. Okay, I don't even know what you call a rollie in other places, where you like roll it up yourself. Oh, take a shifty. I'm gonna have a look at it. Yeah, I think tar is universal. Nice. Yeah. Luckily, I used to have a trade card, but Toe Man has a trade card, so I don't need to get another one, which is good. All right. So taking the Mickey, basically taking the piss, making fun of, but in a jest, sarcastic kind of way. Like I take the Mickey of myself all the time. Like I pay myself out more than I pay anyone else out. Tullarook is a town in Victoria. All things are crook in Tullarook. Basically, just everything's a little bit crooked, a little bit off. So the bitumen or tar is basically our roads, our sealed roads, the black bitumen. Absolutely, Evelyn. Kind of already doing that already, but yeah, officially, yes. A Tasmaniac is a Tasmanian, or a Tassie is Tasmania. Taswegian is a Tasmanian. So we like to take the piss or take the Mickey out of the Tassies, because they're kind of left off our continent. So it's like all of Australia and then Tassie or Tasmania down the bottom. So, we kind of forget they exist, but they actually live in probably the most beautifulest part of Australia. But don't tell them. Okay. We don't ever say that we're having dinner. We say it's tea time. Okay, so not a cup of tea. It's tea, like dinner, main meal at evening time. Tea tree is basically is a plant, and I think everywhere has tea tree oil, but that comes from us, by the way, and it's great. Okay, it's really good for antibacterial, antiseptic, all of those kinds of things. Really good at getting chewing gum and sticky things off as well. I'm gonna try and finish all of your henna, Lynn. No. I say I'm gonna finish books, Courtney, and never do. the Technicolor yawn. I love Australia because I don't think about some of this stuff until I see it. Basically, throwing up, vomit. To tee up something is to organise something. We're going to tee up with Bob that we're going to do this. A 10-pound pom is basically an English immigrant because that was how much it cost to immigrate to Australia back. Anyway, a Territorian is a Northern Territory resident. I've done all things at Crook and Tullarook. There's no work in Burke. Oh my gosh. Out the back of Burke is another one because Burke's out in Whoop Whoop. I always sound so Aussie when I say this, probably because it's Aussie slang. All right, the controversial thongs. I wear thongs, around the house, all that kind of stuff. Basically, they're the flip-flops or whatever you guys want to call it, jandals, whatever, Japanese sandals. Anyway, thongs. Okay, I don't wear the other thongs because no, they're uncomfortable. I don't mind something splitting my toes, but I don't need the other thing to split something else. All right. We've talked about tinnies. If you're toey, oh gosh, he's a bit toey. You're ready for a bit of an action fight kind of thing. A tomahawker is basically a sheep shearer, but not very good at it. So instead of just taking off the wool off the sheep, taking off, it's probably not politically correct, but anyway. And you'll hear me say this all the time, which is too easy. Too easy, mate. It's the generic, no, not a problem, we'll do it. What is? Too easy. Should be right. There we go. Alrighty. What else do I want to do? I want to do a bit of raw rumba. Raw rumba. Okay, Angie, I'm with you. I don't even have them. Yes, I do because they're downstairs, but in your house area. But I don't personally. No, just no. No. All right, so raw umber, Lumis. Da, da, da. Yep. Hannalin's good for that. Get some markers out and just go woof, woof, woof. So I should do a Hannalin. I haven't done a Hannalin for a while. I was watching Connie's D-Stash yesterday. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down and be ruthless at some point and do that myself. I know Renee's I think and Shannon's done it. There's been quite a few people that have I'm like, But I'm like, I don't want to give it up. Ooh, yep. Yeah. I got lots of plans. I just, instead of doing a mini house now, Evelyn, I'm going to do a ginormous one. Gonna be like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Angela, I totally agree. Like, I think this, like, Monja does outstanding work, but I love what she's done with this one. She has. And something different about colouring a man, too. Hence why Bob's working on male fairies. You always just get to go a little bit darker and a little bit grimier. A little bit dirtier. What am I doing tomorrow? Working. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Because tomorrow for me is Monday. So I'll be working 9 to 5. We'll make living. Yeah, Renee, I know. The book notes are awesome. I love them too, but I keep telling myself, no. No. I have too many hobbies. Mona, hey, Mona. I've got to give you a trim too, Mona. I was looking at the plant the other day and I'm like, oh, Mona needs a bit of a cutback. So, Heather, I don't know if you're still on. How's the snow going there? Are you buried in it, or have you has it not been too bad? Because I always think of Canada just being worse when it comes to snow. But, yeah, well, that's it, Renee. That's it. Adult children. Yeah, I could happily give my adult child away at the moment. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Let's put it this way: she's on a train wreck ride at the moment. It's difficult to watch. Oh, it's nice and mild for now. Okay, there you go. I would have thought you'd be buried in, like, 10 feet of it. But then, what's your version of nice and mild? That is the question. That's like me saying, 80 degrees is a fairly nice day here up in Queensland. 80 degrees, so about 30 degrees. So, see, that's a nice summer's day. Yeah, that's it, Angie. Hey, I got a feeling I've got a feeling it's a little bit different to ours. What you get, Melissa? What you get? What you get? What'd you get? You got to tell. You got to share. It's like, I bet you got more than one tube. I never think to use my gouache. Ever. All right. Dokily dokily, what colour are we going to go for next? Let's go for raw umber 10. No, you have 6 inches. Nice. That's not too bad. 0 degrees. That's actually fairly reasonable, but that's mild. Yeah, okay. Mild. Sure it is. I would be in like 10,000 layers and frozen and be like, I'm so cold. Why is it so cold? Why is it so cold? But yes, probably for Canada, it would be nice and mild. Oh, it's raining. Oh gosh. Yeah, you got to change. You got to make it your own, Evelyn. Yeah, totally agree. I don't think I can ever follow an instruction to the letter. I got to do something. All right. Just giving him a little bit of stubbly bits. Stubbly bits. Oh, miniature Titan. That's cool. That would be cool. Just don't sink it, okay? Unless you want to in the bathtub, because that'd be funny. T-shirt. Oh my! Stop it, Heather. No, no, it's not. You're just teasing. I'm in a t-shirt, and it's 90, 100 degrees Fahrenheit at the moment. I'm in a t-shirt. That's okay. Mainly because being naked in public apparently is frowned upon. Because honestly, in this weather, that's probably what you'd want to be. People get offended. People get offended way too easily. Oh, you with your Woodstock. Oh, you guys are just paying me out now. Stop it. Yeah, Castle Earth. Need to connect his sides to his beard. A bit of Mars. A little bit of raw umber. Raw umber 10. Oh. Alrighty. Rain freezing rain. Oh my gosh. I know. It blows me away. I can't even begin to comprehend it. Um, we've had a very mild winter. Yeah, I know. That's it. It's like you guys would be like literally melting in our weather at the moment. Don't get me wrong. I feel like I am too, but we are acclimatized to it, so it's not unbearable. But to give you an idea, now don't keel over in shock with this statement, okay? But I've been drinking water for the last couple of days, like actual water with bubbles in it because it was sparkling mineral. but water. Now I know shock is real. But, I know. That's exactly it. I know. Legit. Drinking water. No, not sick. Just it is bloody hot. And sometimes I will accept, and the body goes, no, it is definitely water is a must. So I'm like, yeah, I know. That tells you how legit I am about this heat wave at the moment. I be drinking water. All right, he's starting to look like a little bit of a dirty blonde. Hello, dirty blonde. Go make tea, Evelyn. Have I heard of the 100? No. What's the 100? Or do you mean the show, like the TV show? I've heard of that, but I don't know. Or the 100-Day Project. All right, he's starting to get there. He's starting to look a bit manly. Manly. I kind of agree with you. I'm dreading the new house in the fact that I've got no fans, ceiling fans. They're going to get installed pretty quick. I can tell you that. All right, Mars Black. I've got air conditioning, but I could live without aircon. But ceiling fans, no. I need them. I be needing some ceiling fans. But pedestal fans I'll have to do in the interim, because that's the one thing about this house is the electrics. Whoa, that's going to be interesting. Oh God, I keep looking up occasionally because he looks so different to me with all of the lights that are shining on him. Like it's actually really hard to color with all the lights that I have. But when I look up on screen, it's like, oh, you actually looking all right. It's like, hello, how you doing? I don't usually like blondes, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it, I think. I'm going to, Angie. I will be looking into solar as well. But at this point in time, I've got rates due as soon as we move, and I'm like, yeah. But yes, government subsidised solar will be coming at some point. But I'm just talking about the one of our electricity switches is that old that it has a pilot light. So I'm kind of like, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, Evelyn. I'm going to try. Eventually. It'll just be a slow process. But yeah, more PowerPoints, all the general things. Fans. Just fans. Definitely fans. Um, yes, I have heard about the TV series. Yes, I tried watching the first bit of it, and then it's not really my thing. But then I don't commit to any kind of TV series where I've actually got to watch every one to keep up. It's like I started watching Lost years ago, but got lost. So I was like, yeah, nah. Yeah, like I watched Lost for a little bit, and then it just got way too. And I'm like, no, no, I don't want to think that hard. Don't want to think that hard. I'm a lazy TV watcher. Let's put it that way. I don't want to have to commit. Like it took me 10 years to commit to a guy, so 15 years to actually finally commit to having a boyfriend. So, yeah, you can imagine what I'm like with a TV show. Oh, he's looking a bit rugged and manly. Bye, Heather. Thank you. Thank you. Have a lovely, lovely day, evening. Um, thanks for the packing. Like I said, doing the books first. That way it's done. That's the way it's done. Yeah, you get your home to. Yeah, I know. She's been packing down there, and now she's got to come home and do more. She's gonna be so overjoyed. I think that's why she's staying down there. She just doesn't want to do it, which I kind of can't blame her. But you know, sorry, I've got to move a little bit because I got glare on here, so it's just a little bit difficult to see what I'm doing. Oh, sorry, throwing stuff. Oh, you miss me? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. It's a great part of my life too. Like mind you, she hasn't had to scold me today. I must have been extra good at staying on screen. Well, she's out of practice. One of those two. All right. Let's come back in with some raw umber. I know, I must be a good girl today. Maybe because he's worthy of being on screen. It's like, hello, Herleif. Like, how you doing? Actually, I dreamt of friends last night. It was weird. Dreamt that I was part of the friend show. It happens every now and again where I kind of become like embedded into this like friends saga. It's just a strange thing. But yeah, Joey was a big part of it last night. Oh, yeah, you've got to do what you can manage, Renee. And I'm just so overwhelmingly busy that I like streaming and I look forward to it. And when I get on here, it's amazing because I just enjoy you guys' company so much. But yeah, it just sometimes it's overwhelming. And obviously, it'll be sporadic again for the next couple of months with the moving stuff. Um, oh my god, the lighting in my new house, but that's going to be crazy. It's going to be so different. Oh, you're starting to come together, peeps. Thanks, Dawn. Have a lovely time. And thank you for always being so kind. I appreciate having you in my streams. Um, yeah, and that's it, Angela. And that's it. Like, I do this because I enjoy it and I enjoy spending time with you. But, real life comes first always. Um, sadly. Maybe if I said no to things and didn't do so much, it might be different. But, alrighty. Back in with Raw Umber 10. Yeah, that'd probably help, Evelyn. I see. I'm like, no, no work, no work after hours. I'd be like, nope. Even if I write an email to someone after hours, if I choose to do some work after hours, I will sit there and go, I do not expect a response until work time tomorrow. Nope. But I rarely do work at home. That's one of those things that you work from home, Evelyn, so it's a bit different. But I'm off screen. Now I'm out of frame. See, that was it, Angie. There you go. I needed you to do it at least once for me. I did it just for you, honestly. Yeah, no, I know. That's fair enough. Um, you work around that kind of the flexibility. Yeah, that makes sense if you get to have a siesta. And your boss has always been awesome to you, which is lovely. It's so nice hearing of great bosses. Flexita. I'm they've started to look into the possibility of 4-day school weeks here, and I'm hoping our school decides to put its hand up to maybe trial it. I'm like, I'll happily work longer for 4 days and then have an extra day off. I'm like, that'd be nice. Oh, I got a message from the oldest going, can you lend me money because I borrowed it off someone and now they want it back? And it's like, well, stop going out every night. Oh yeah, you only love me when you want money. Mhm. Mhm. The joys of it. The joys of it. Hmm. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, no. You do. You do have a great boss. He's very considerate of family and time. Because I think he knows, like, during your busy times, you guys are smashed. So when it's not so busy, he gives you that time, which is lovely. All right. Buff. I'm going to come in with a bit of buff. Um, it's only for high school. Like, so they're not looking at it for younger schools. Well, over here, definitely not. It's meant more for a high school setting. Um, it wouldn't work with primary school for exactly that neat thing of in the fact that childcare, all of that. But once they're in high school, that becomes not an issue. I'm kind of like, if you can't leave your child home alone at high school, like, you've got to be questioning. Um, not, no, not at the moment, Melissa. But the oldest is still, if you want to call it that, is there. Yes, but if the right situation come up, I would definitely consider it again. But not at this point, because I tend to do it more. If the situation, if yeah, it presents itself, I kind of like to think that it's kind of, if it's thrown in my way, then I'm meant to. Then I will think about it. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. I'm babbling. Um, babbling away. Oh God, I can't even get my 19-year-old to even get a job. Hence why she's asking me for money. was like, no. Yes, Evelyn, I can imagine it. Ended up getting 12 set of pastel colours, one Pablo colour. What about the gouache? Oh, is that the pastel colours of the gouache? Right. 19. Not 9. Oh, I'm tough, Melissa, but I'm not that tough. All right, coming back in with some of what do I want to come back in with? Probably the cassoulet, but he's looking pretty good. We're nearly done. We are. We got about 10 minutes. I'm just going to finish off his hair and we should be good to go. There it is over there. Hello, darling. How's it going? It looks a bit sexy, eh? And a bit, it's like a bit, don't usually do blondes. Yeah, it's some on. Yeah. I've got about another 10 minutes or so. That's amazing. Thank you, darling. Oh, okay. Sorry. Now you're getting hi, darling, from everyone. He responded, Evelyn, hi, sweetheart. I'm off screen. No, I don't know. Yeah, his face fur looks pretty good. It's like, hello. But then when Toe Man met me, he was barefaced and baby faced and all of that and shaved every day of his life. Now he understands the pleasure that comes from not shaving every day of his life and having a nice little face furness. Makes me happy too. So it's like, hello. No. Toe Man's a wog. Gosh, no. I'd have to do black hair. But Toe Man did discover that, you know, I like hairy men. It's all for his benefit. All right, we're nearly there. All right. All right. Totally have different tastes. Listen, I am aware that my taste in men is very different to most people's, but that's what makes it good. And short, hairy men. Like seriously, I'm nearly 6 foot tall, and I like short, hairy men. Whatever works. Different strokes for different folks. All righty. A little bit more. Some highlights now. And I think he's pretty much done. Sorry, I probably went off screen there. 5 o'clock shadow. Oh, nah. No, it's just a Viking warrior, but so, you know, kind of comes from that thing. So, good morning, George is here now. Good morning, darling. How are you? Does he look all right?
Yeah.
Look all right? He's like, hello. Hello, Herleif. All right, let's zoom on out. Evelyn says, you beautiful, talented. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. Oh, it's a bit cute. Alrighty, so there's him zoomed out a little bit. But yeah, he's starting to come together now. So next week we'll work on the raven and his fur, and then we should be pretty good to go, I think. And finish off obviously the Viking's compass in the back. I should be able to come on next week. There's nothing I don't think, so I can watch you do the raven. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the raven. The raven, I'm going to pay a bit of an ode to the fact of how the other birds see the raven. While they look just not so glorious to us, to other birds, they're a sight to behold. So I'm going to try and take a little bit of inspiration from that. Oh, George is knocking my stuff over.
So I thought this was like really nice fabric.
It is really nice fabric. She's just like, hey. All right. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you so much for your generous gift. I truly appreciate it. And I also thank everyone else for being here. You guys bring me so much joy. Take care of yourselves and just think of me in about an hour sweating my butt off in the heat wave once I leave the air conditioning. Yay! All right. As always, remember, be kind, be strong, be a warrior. Hello. And I will see you later. Bye.